Hello boys and girls, and welcome back to another video. We are at part 45 of this Minecraft video series, Destiny 2 Tower / Last City. We are finally going back into the tower, yes. So I knew I wanted to do something in this area, and last video we started that, and in this video we are going to pretty much finish most of what I need to do in this tower section. Now last video was pretty good as well. We got a fair chunk of stuff done in this, and as the sun comes up I just love the way that light ray shines through those skylights. So I didn't talk about them last time, but the reason why I've got that skylight up there is A, for natural light, and B, I was actually going to make it a turbine for you know, fresh air. I was going to try and put a fan up there to be like a fan, an exhaust fan, to get some fresh air into this area. But as I build and as I get this area kind of worked out a little bit more, I am opting to let more natural light in, because like you can see it can get pretty dark, and even with the lights and glowstones and the rods and the lanterns, it's not quite as nice as what it looks like outside. So it's kind of a fine balance that I'm trying to find. But throughout this video you'll see a lot of change and a lot of progress in getting this area kind of done nicely. But first up, I am finishing off this big apartment block side. It is a huge building, obviously, that the back of is the rest of the tower, and it kind of fills up this whole area next to kind of that. I did that like the Petra from Jordan. I talked about it in last video, and I think that come up pretty bloody awesome as well. I really like it, and I like it there as well because when the sun goes down, you see the sun shining through the little slits that I created at the entrance of this area. But yeah, it's looking pretty good, and then we're gonna get a lot of done on the other side of this area as well, where we have the kind of the overhead monorail station. We've got a bit of a station going on there. We're gonna build some stairs. We're gonna kind of fill out the area a little bit more and get more of the ceiling done as well, because like you'll see every now and then when the camera pans up, there's a lot of like glowstones that you can see. They are from what's lighting up above it. So we're gonna block out all that as well. So we're making this area its own contained room. But for now, I am going to stop talking. I'm going to let the building take over, and I will be back later on when things change, so we can have more talks about what's going on. love the way that sun. You see the way that sun just comes through there. Love it. All right, we're back on the other side where we built the monorail, and here I'm kind of building the lines to get onto the monorail. So I'm trying to make it a little bit realistic. It's not going to be too detailed. That's probably one of my weaknesses with Minecraft, is really filling up the detail work, especially with interiors. I'm not very good at that. I think I'm good with building scales and planning ideas and like what goes where, this and that, you know what I mean? But when it comes to detail work, I am a little bit lacking. Now earlier I spoke about a bit of natural light, and this is one of those scenarios right now where opening up a few windows to let a bit of natural light in, so the area doesn't look completely dark, and just the contrast. I don't like the contrast between the brightest lights and the darkness. So there isn't a lot of ambient occlusion going on in with this shader, so I'm not going to fuck around with that. I genuinely like the way how everything works, so we're just going to adjust things a little bit as we go to make things look as good as they possibly can. Over here we're building a second ventilation. I thought one just didn't get the whole area as bright as what I would like. So there's a second fan going on. Just you can see the first one that sits above the Petra building over there, and this one sits towards the train station side of this underground tower area. And I've also come up with this lighting technique, as you're seeing right now, with the rods and concrete. And you'll see throughout the video, I put that much more consistently throughout the different areas to kind of build that style a little better and make things kind of flow into each other a little bit better as well. And also it does a very good job at lighting the surrounding areas that it is at. But over here you can see the train station now. It's coming together very nicely. You saw me put the ceiling lights before, and I'm kind of repeating that here. I do like, you know, that glowstone and white trapdoor combination. I think it does add a very nice kind of almost like a light box look to that. And now we're back down at the Petra. We're going to finish building this wall, and I'll be back a little bit later on. Okay, so we got a fair bit of stuff done with the train station. Added kind of those support beams. I wanted to make it a little bit industrial and just trying to show that it is supported. I didn't want it to be free floating, and I didn't want to completely block off the area as well. And now we're building the staircase that actually goes up to the train station. Now I had some ideas that I referenced, but it didn't really turn out that way, so I'm kind of changing and adjusting the style kind of as I go, but at the end it turns out to be something I'm pretty happy with. I don't think I need to redo it. I think it works, and I think it works with the whole section as well. blocks, we're coming towards the end of the video. This is the little outdoor section at the back door. I don't know what this is going to be yet, but I like the way that it kind of adds a little bit more variation to the rear of the tower. Generally the rear of the tower was left pretty boring. I think it's coming up looking pretty good, and I love the way that this sunset comes up and just hits the tower as well. So you can see the back of the tower now is looking a lot better than what it was. Now, before I go and say goodbye, first don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Of course, even though I said it right at the end, I always forget to say at the start. But over here, I have done a lot of work getting this wall kind of built up to the height that it is at right now, filled up so I get a little bit more shape, and we get to kind of see how it looks. Because I did want to continue the tower wall somehow, and I think this is a pretty good compromise. So leave your thoughts down, what you guys think. I think it needs a little bit more work, a little bit more detail work, especially along the top, but we'll get to that bridge when we cross it, because there's still a lot more stuff that can be done before we take care of that. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. If you have made this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I shall see you guys again very soon in the next video. Have a good one. Adios, everyone.